What's up, guys? This is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum. We're back at it again with my boy Marshon Curtis here. So,
what's up?
What's this deck you're giving us today, my dude?
More bullshit.
More bullshit? Hey, this is what the channel loves, more bullshit, man. So let's take a look at this, buddy.
Right here?
Yeah, right there, right
cool.
there.
Cool. We'll go over the tournament report afterwards. Stick, because it's my favorite engine. It's the shit. Pop card, draw cards is dope. Draw more cards, special summon some shit is dope. Then I play the Artifact engine, 3 Scythe, 1 Moral Talk, 1 Beagle Talk. The Beagle Talk's just in there for the Ignition combo to get your Pleiades or your Durandal. Moral Talk just because it's non-targeting removal. And Scythe, I mean, why not max out one of the best cards in the game right now? Or the best, like, anti-meta cards in the game right now.
I can agree with you on that one, man.
Yeah, I'd rather have the targets than not, so I didn't want to short it at all. Plus, it's just too good not to play. Then 3 Romelio and 1 Dianea. I don't think I use this. I think I used this once.
Use it on me.
Yeah, I did. Romelio just it gets you to your dudes, and it's just a decent rank 4 engine if you really need to pull something simple that's not like a Star Seraph, so it doesn't require that third thing. I never used Dianea's effect to recycle anything, because it just never came up, and honestly, it's not that good. That's why it's just a one-of, and honestly, I didn't really need it at all today anyway. And then 1 Glow Bulb, because Glow Bulb is Glow Bulb. It's really good. I should have put a Trish in my extra deck, but I'm stupid.
But you do have a Trish, though.
I mean, I have a Trish. I'm just not playing it because I made fucking poor decisions with my life.
Trish?
No, why would I do that? That's unnecessary. I mean, unlike the rest of my binder. And then for spells, if you notice there's no maxes in there, you'll see it in a second. 2 dualities, because most of the time it's normal summoning. Like, if I normal summon a stick and I don't have the chair, then that's fine. I'll just set it up for next turn, or just another play later. This just gets me to do it through my deck faster. The only thing is, like, your opponent gets knowledge on what you're playing, especially like if you open this first turn, but because this is just so random, like, oh cool, they're gonna see a Sanctum and be like, well, now I gotta be afraid of Scythe. Okay, well, you don't know that there's a stick chair in there, so I'm just gonna fucking Ouroboros and rip your shit, or just Deltros and start destroying everything, because you suck. But no, I just wanted to play duality because it's pretty. 2 Ignitions. Once again, this is my main deck, back row hate. I don't play MSTs or Twin Twisters in the main.
Okay.
Honestly, because this gets your, like I said earlier with the Beagle Talk, it gets your plays going. It gets you a Scythe set. Like, I wish I would have played, like, I would have main decked 2 Twin Twisters with this, just so I could, like, pop the stuff I set after this. But I mean, it worked out for the most part anyway today. The only match I lost was to Metal Foes, and I bricked super hard. So I mean, I started losing. Like, I started the match losing already. So, but no, I think it's pretty good. 2 instant fusions just for the rank 4 plays. If you have like a chair in your hand and a stick in grave, and you instant fusion Norden into stick, you can special summon the chair off that. Get a draw, and that's another way to go into one of your triple rank 4s, like Deltros or Ouroboros. So you'll get a draw off that, because the stick effect will attach to the monster once it's been overlaid. And then for the 1-0s, it's just Regeki, because, well, it's Regeki.
Clear Boars.
Yeah, it's stable. Foolish Burial for the Glow Bulb. I can send Romelio for the Dianea play. I can send an artifact for... you can send an artifact for, like, if you have a set Call of Haunted ready, like, on standby for your opponent's turn. I sent Chair once today because I had a Call of Haunted ready. I already had a chair in hand. I sent a Foolish Burial the stick, and then Call the Haunted the stick, so I could get that play off again. And then Upstart, because 39 cards.
Alright, I feel it. I'm liking the spell lineup right now.
Yeah, and then that's it for the spells. And then for the traps, 3 Sanctum, because it's really good, and I'm glad I got them now, before they went up. I got these at $5, they're like $25 now. So, and I'm gonna play the Eidolon stuff, because this shit's broke. This card's super good. It only got popped once, but the one time it did get popped, they didn't have anything for me to destroy, so I was kind of sad. But it's whatever. 2 Call the Haunted, it really does extend your plays. It gives you another chance to use your Scythes or your Moral Talks, or it gets your stick chair play going again, or lets you use your Mermelios again to pop back row.
How come you don't run 3?
No room.
No room?
No room. And like honestly, 3 is kind of cloggy. Like realistically, I wish I would have played more cards to get me through combos faster. Like the Twin Twister, not only for back row disruption, would have got me through some plays a little bit quicker. With being able to pop my own stuff, but I mean, it's whatever. But no, 3 is just too cloggy. Like I have a third one, I just didn't. I only played 2 strikes.
Obviously, because of strike.
Well, no, I have a third one. I have a third one. I just opted not to play it because the other cards, my other trap cards are just too important to like max out on this. And like 2 is fine. I saw it. I saw it plenty enough. Other than obviously the Metal Foe matchup, but I went second game 1, and then game 2 I just bricked super fucking hard. So I mean it was already too late. But no, 2 was fine. I would have played a third if I wasn't so stubborn, because there's a card in here that I just really wanted to play, so I did play that instead. 2-dimensional barriers. I actually put this whole deck together, had it at 40 and everything, and then I was like, shit, I forgot to throw my barriers. And I was like, I really want to use them because I just got them. And plus, it's super good. The only time it wasn't good was against the guy I was playing against. He played Gravekeepers, and he didn't have an extra deck. He was a cool dude, but he's kind of scrubby. So I had to cut some other stuff too. I actually cut the Twin Twisters to play this. I thought it would help more to have this main deck for the shop meta, which I mean it's pretty diverse, but for the most part there was like 4 Metal Foes here. There's like 4 Metal Foes, like 4 or 5 Metal Foe. A friend of mine was playing DDD. Fucking Metal Foe Yang Zing, stuff like that. So this was just a better game 1 call for the deck I was playing. So then, pretty much it's 5. I get 5 Sanctums now. That on top of the emptiness.
All right.
I'm gonna set these face to the side real quick, and I'll show you in a second. And then one of those emptiness, because obviously it's fucking emptiness. It's too good.
Too good.
Warning, because it's warning. Too good. And then for like my Mermelio / Rafflesia targets, 1 Bottomless and 1 Floodgate. I use this so many fucking times today. Like, okay, you see that it's one of, but I played this at least fucking. I played this at least like twice a duel, like 3-4 times a match. Like it's just it's too good, and it goes well with pretty much everything in here. Goes well with this. I play every time I play stick chair. I play 2 of these.
Why is that?
Every single time, because
Shuffling back in.
well, it's my patented 8-card Star Seraph engine for one. I've never played stick chair and not played this card. I played Nordic. I played Star Seraph Nordics like a year ago, like when Star Seraph first came out, and I played 3 of these, and I swear to God, it did not stack. It cut every time, and I top deck Regeki every fucking time. He got Regeki 4 turns in a row, and he's playing Ritual Beast, and you can only like stand up so much of that. So go fuck yourself, Tyler. But no, it recycles all of your like, so recycles all your sticks. It makes your Sanctums live again. It puts your trap holes back in the deck, so you have like Search with Mermelio or your Rafflesia still live. Like it did that earlier. I had a Rafflesia on the board with 1 material under it. There was a Floodgate in the grave, and I had a Bottomless set already. So I had other cards in the grave, like I think it was a stick, a chair, an ignition, and like 2 Sanctums, whatever. I just put them all back, and then now my Rafflesia's live again. I'm not sitting on another dead monster that I have no way to get rid of personally, other than like the stick chair combo, like pop my own stuff. So I mean, it really does just get you. It's a good reset. Like your one-ofs, like your Vanity's Emptiness, your Solemn Warnings. I put back a lot of strikes today. It only takes 15, so I can use it a lot. So yeah, it's really good recursion. The only thing bad about this card is that 1, it's a trap card, so it's just inherently slow, and number 2, it doesn't recycle itself, so I don't pretty much have a like quote-unquote infinite deck. That's the main deck. It's 40.
Alright, I like it. Let's see what that extra deck looks like now.
Alright, the extra deck, play 1 play 80s. for the rank 5s with
The artifacts.
yeah, with the artifacts. I wanted to play a soul charge every other time I build this deck, because this isn't the first time I've done it, but every other time I build this deck, I put in a soul charge. And usually I have more back row hate, but I decided to play the ignitions. Normally I don't play fucking the Beagle Tech period, but I just want to do something like slightly different. Like it's not, I know it's not new, but it's different to me because I don't ever play Beagle Tech because I think it's ass. But I wanted to like.
He's honest.
Yeah,
He's honest.
I just wanted a quick rank 4 engine, so I just went ahead and did it. But Played is super good. Obviously, I think I made literally everything in my extra deck at least once, minus one card, but I'll show you. Diamond Direwolf. Stable. If you make rating 4s, you make Diamond Direwolf. Rafflesia, talked about earlier. I mean, I play the Traptrix stuff, so it makes my Traptrix monsters like fucking indestructible, more or less. And it makes my stuff live. It makes my trap hole cards live without having to like hard draw them because I have no way of searching them other than Mermelio. Artifact Durandal. Artifact Durandal's broke.
Why is that?
Artifact Durandal's broke. Because not only do you pretty much force your opponent, like if your board's set up right, not only do you force your opponent to activate your artifacts, but it fixes your hand. Like, so it's really good. Like if you have a dead hand, like if that match with Metal Foes, if I would have had a way to make this, I would have fixed my hand, and I would have went in. Well, not went in, but I would have had a substantially better board. But it's really good. Satellinite Constellar Diamond, just because I can make it with Deltaros, over the Deltaros. It was really good. I use it over Metalfoe Yang Zings, which, I mean, really, the only thing I do anything to is, like, Jiaotu and Yazi. The Yazi never really came out. The Jiaotu, I think I negated, once? I only negated it one time. Other than that, I think game 1, round 1 against Blackwings. I played Blackwings round 1. Just... Diamond,
it's Blackwing.
Diamond put in so much work, but I mean it's whatever. Deltaros is broke, especially with stick chair. So you stick chair, pop a card, draw a card, and then fucking Deltaros pop another card. So this is really good. And a 25 beaters. I mean, the 25 beater. Castel. Castel won me a game earlier just because I had 2 4s that I couldn't really do shit with. I had a stick and like a Mermelio in hand. So I just, and I couldn't get over the board. I was having a hard time like getting the rest of the cards for the board, so I was like, all right, well fuck it. I'll normal summon Mermelio. I searched the Floodgate, and then I overlaid the 2 of them for Castel. Cleared the monster. He had 1 monster face up in attack position, but it had like 0 attack. I don't know why I fucking summoned it like that, but shit happens. And then I just attacked for game because he only had like 800 left or some shit like that. So yeah, Ouroboros, because it's also broke. First turn, stick chair, Ouroboros. Like if you're popping your own cards, you're gonna draw. You're gonna draw like 5 cards. Well, okay, 5 is the exaggeration. You're gonna draw like 3 cards, and then you're gonna rip a card out of their hand. So now the benefit of going second, where you draw a card, now you just start with the same amount of cards I do. So unless you have Maxi, obviously. So you can go fuck yourself. This is the only thing I didn't make all day. This is really the only thing I didn't make all day. And I love this card. Like, I love Augusta Emerald, but I did not make it all today. I didn't need it. The Jar of Avarices did all the recursion I needed. And I don't run any normal monsters, so it was the only time that it was even remotely necessary. And then Utopia package, Utopia, and Lightning, whatever, just because, whatever. It's rank 4, stable. If you can make it, make it. Same concept as Direwolf, Castel, all that jazz. Same thing with Abyss Dweller. I made this, I think, once or twice against Yang Zing, but that was the only time I really touched it. Giant Hand. I made it once. I made it twice today. I didn't really need it. This is what I probably would have made a Trish instead, but obviously, like, I didn't play the Trish, so I mean, it's whatever. It helped when I made it, but it wasn't 100% necessary. Like, the boards in which I made this, I had other ways to get around it. And then for my, like, 1 synchro, Nat Beast, because fuck Metal Foes. It was this literally for the Metal Foe matchup. I made it against Yang Zing, but he was playing Metal Foes in it, so, I mean, that worked. I made it against Crystons, which, I mean, was useless. It didn't do anything, but he's like, oh shit, you made Nabby. So I was like, whatever. I mean, it's not gonna do anything, but all right, whatever. You can be mad as you want. And then I played the one Norden. Because it's Norden, and I play Instant Fusion, and I like Rank Force.
There you go.
And then you want side?
Yeah, let's check out this side deck. Let's show what these people. Show these people what your side deck looks like, man.
This is literally a side deck I put together 5 minutes before the tournament started. Like, it's like some of it's cool, some of it's just tech choice. Like most of it's good, like good cards, like good meta calls. But for the most part, it's like tech choices and shit I was just fucking around with. 2 Mexi for the times I was going second against like Metal Foe. Like the one time I got 2-0'd by Metal Foe. Like my one loss was a 2-0 by Metal Foe, and I totally forgot to even side this in. And realistically, I probably wouldn't have saw it. But I mean, this is the only time. That was the only game I needed it. This is for ABCs. So I didn't play a single ABC, but it's for ABCs, so they can't go into like the Tsukiyomi play or whatever and get first turn buster. You know, it makes them work for it and whatnot. This is for Metal Foes. Did not side that in against Metal Foe either, but it's in there. This is one of those like, oh, it's cool, whatever, it's cool tech choice, because I'll draw like 2 or 3 cards and then only have to discard 1. Unfortunately, the rest of their scales are like fucking unfuckwittable for for a couple turns, but it's whatever. But I didn't use it, so it doesn't matter. 2 Twin Sisters. They're French, because I'm a dick. I should have main decked it. That's really all I can say. I sided this in for Metal Foe. Didn't see it because it was too late. This is for ABCs, and we had one dude playing Cyber Dragons. I didn't get to play against him, but he's getting system down next time. I never played against him. I think he got second. What? Second? Third? Something like that?
I think he got second.
Yeah, I got 4th. Out of, what was it, 22?
Yep.
So, I mean, it's not bad, but with janky jank bullshit is what I call this. Janky jank bullshit. But yeah, this would have been for ABCs and Cyber Dragons if I would have even played against him. Then 3 of those is for Metal Foe. It's for Metal Foe. If I would have played against Hero, I would have sided against like Heroes, but I don't think anybody's playing Heroes today, right?
Nah, no one played Heroes.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But I mean, it's just a good card. Whether you think you're gonna run into the stuff or not, if you have it, just side it. Just fucking side it. It's too good not to side. Just like as a just in case. State Farm.
Hey.
It's a just in case thing. And then the last 2 are Iron Wall. I don't even know why the fuck this is in here. I needed something
I would say
else.
probably just in case for the Buster. Yeah, ABCs.
Yeah, I mean,
that's Buster.
That's really it. If I would have played like, if I was playing against something, if like this is something I would play again. Like if I knew I was playing, like there would be a lot of PK. But even though the deck's dying now, I would play this. If I was playing against a deck that I knew played cherries, and I didn't have such a versatile extra deck that like everything's live, like not one key piece is like one key piece, whatever. Then I would like side this against something like that, just for fear of cherries. Because like the problem with ABC is they're like, oh, positive quiz, and I'll just put them back and draw 1. Well, no, how about you just avoid the whole thing in the first place? Like, get rid of this when you want to. Don't let your opponent fuck your shit up. Like, I don't want to get system downed, and I don't want to have to tag out my buster if I don't need to tag out my buster. Like, it's just that simple. But I mean, whatever. It's irrelevant for this one. But I literally decided this like for I guess ABC, Blue Eyes, if like for like the White Stone, but nothing important.
All right, man. Thanks again, Marshon, for coming back to the channel and giving us a look at this deck, my dude. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe to Team Sanctum. Once again, this is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum signing out.
You didn't even let me go through my matchups, man.
Hey, man.
You good? I'm not worried about it. If you don't want me to, I won't do it.
Hey, man, don't. Hey.
Nah, I'm cool. I think round 1, Black Wings. Round 2, Chris Rons. Both of those got swift as fuck. They both got 2-0'd. I got 2-0'd by I got 2-0'd by Magic Specters. Or not Magic Specters. Metal Foe. That's the dude who went undefeated. Then Metal Foe Yang Zhang 2-0, and then Gravekeeper is 2-0.
All right.
So the games I won, like I fucking won.
Oh yeah. But thanks again, Marshon. Sorry about the moving too fast, man.
You're good.
All right, so now officially, like and subscribe to Team Sanctum's channel. Be sure to like us on Facebook too. Search for Team Sanctum. And once again, this is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum signing out.
And don't watch this if you don't want to watch YouTube.
Hey,
Fucking stupid.
Shout out to that
That's
commentary.
the stupidest thing I ever heard. Like.